hands were so clean. We washed and washed, and it must have been 3 days. Your blood is green, you know, there in your hands. After 3 days, you can see them, the veins and the bones. The bones are brown, really very dirty. It seemed like there were hundreds of them. After a week, we were able to read through our hands. These books they gave us, we put our hands over them. It was for fun mostly. You couldn't really read anything because of all the bones and veins. There wasn't anything to do. We couldn't even read books even when we took our hands off of them. The pages were thick, transparent like membrane. There was something clear inside, not watery, more like oil. The letters were in the oil, floating. They didn't move very much. The oil must have been very heavy, except when you turn the pages, then you would lose everything. It was hard reading. You could see down 5 or 6 pages, and below that it would get dark. There wasn't much on each page. Everything you saw, everything was all run together. I thought it was supposed to be that way, the message. It would change a little bit every time you turned the page. One time I looked backwards to see what I'd read. It was something different. I don't think I was supposed to do that. No. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Now, they took me out by myself. I thought it was a library or a jail. I don't know. There were magazines, you know, like these here. I couldn't read them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I stared at them, and the harder I stared, it was just impossible. I couldn't read them. They washed me every day, all day almost. I'm sorry. It was several weeks. They kept me in the dark. When they brought me out, it was a room with what do you call them? Photometer. Yeah. Mountains all the way around. I saw all of it. Saw the linoleum under my feet, roaches on the ceiling behind my head. I looked around. It was funny because it was like I still had to look around to see. I was like that book I was telling you about. And they put me back in the dark. And then they took me out. No. I don't know. They took me out. I thought I was going to a hospital or a school or something, but it was a boat, a ship. It traveled in the dark. No, it never stopped. It must have been going very fast. No. We were always moving, but it was always night. The moon would come out. I couldn't recognize the stars, but the stars were out. Sometimes they would put me in a harness and roll me down the valley. We didn't seem to be traveling very fast, but we would have had to have been to be following the night around like that. For several weeks. One night, they stopped. They let the sun catch up with us. They put me in a black suit. It was very beautiful, yeah. Cliffs, islands. It was all pink, though the cliffs were. The water was green, quite green. It was cold. I don't remember. Oh, they told me. What? Yeah, that was it. Right. There were insects there, like me, clear. You could see everything. After a while, they told me I could go see Laurel. They took me to a house, but I didn't want to go in. No. I don't remember. Could you make me go back to sleep now?